Hi queens, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be part 2 of how to create Goddess Faux Locs. So I'm going to start by giving you guys a few tips when you're wearing your Goddess Faux Locs. One thing that you don't want to do when you're wearing your faux locks down is to constantly rake your hair through like this. If you constantly do that, like I said in my last video, after a while they will begin to unravel, and you can see, let's see if I can find one. I can't really find one right now. Oh, here we go. So if you consistently rake your Goddess Faux Locs or your regular faux locks in general, they will begin to unravel and the hair will begin to come out of the lock. So that's one thing that you really want to try not to do, is constantly rake your fingers through it, because the hair is kinky and they do cling to each other. But after a while, just separate it. If you can, just, separate it like this instead of just like raking through it, because you can unravel the hair. So after a while, the curly hair will get a little tangly and you don't want to put a brush or comb through it. The only thing that's going to do is make it frizzier. It's going to make it a lot more frizzier. So you guys, you really don't want to do that. If you do, if the hair does get a little tangly, one thing that you want to do is put a leave-in conditioner on it, so then that way the hair will be a little damp, and then that way you can finally comb through it with a wide tooth comb. You don't want to use a small tooth comb, use a wide tooth comb, okay? So the third tip would be to use an applicator bottle or use a spray bottle when you want to shampoo or cleanse your scalp. So you kind of want to put the hair up into a bun or into a pineapple, so that the hair can be out of the way and it doesn't get tangled on anything that you're sleeping on. It doesn't get tangled underneath you and things like that, and it doesn't unravel while you sleep. So you definitely want to use a satin or silk bonnet, or a satin or silk scarf. So I'll show you guys exactly what I use, the products that I put in my hair to cleanse it, to shampoo it, and to minimize itchiness, tightness, and what I sleep in at night. So I'll show you guys right now what I use. So I'll start by telling you guys what I use to wash and cleanse my scalp. What I use to wash or cleanse my scalp is a spray bottle and a co-wash conditioner. I use a co-wash conditioner because it isn't too harsh on my hair and it won't dry out my hair while the hair is in the locks, and because it also cleanses. So it works as a shampoo and it works as a conditioner as well. One thing that you'd want to use an applicator bottle, a scalp applicator bottle that has the tip. So you definitely want to use an applicator bottle. This isn't an applicator bottle. This is actually for nail cuticles, but this bottle right here is basically how the applicator bottle looks. This right here, and you will want to just part your hair, and it makes it a little bit easier for you to get to your scalp. And the spray bottle also works too, but you just want to make sure you don't actually spray the locks. You want to, get into your scalp. So it does work. You just want to part and spray, and I actually did it like how you do cornrows. You just part all the way back, part all the way back, part all the way back, and you just want to spray. And that's it. It's really easy, you guys. And then after I spray it with the co-wash and water, you just want to massage it in. After you massage it in, you then want to empty out your bottle, or after you massage it in, you want to fill your bottle up with water, just pure water. And then after that, you want to do the same exact thing. Just spray it in each of the sections, and after you do that, you can use a towel or you can use a t-shirt to dry your scalp. So I do want to tell you guys what products I use to bring back moisture or to just refresh my scalp. So I start with a leave-in conditioner. You want to use a leave-in conditioner. Any brand is good. I personally use Soft and Free Grow Healthy Milk and Growth olive oil, and I use this because it works great to soothe your scalp, and it smooths and adds shine to your hair. So whenever you get new growth, you just want to you know, just put it onto your scalp, or after you shampoo it or cleanse your scalp, you just want to make sure that you put some type of moisturizer onto your scalp so that it doesn't dry out and you don't get more flakes. So when I finished my faux locks, they were pretty tight. The same way how braids are, and the same way how micros are, and other hairstyles that may pull on your scalp. So it made it a little itchy, and it made my scalp, so it definitely made my scalp a little itchy, and it also you know, it was really tight. It was, girl, it was tight. So what I had to do is I had to go to my local beauty supply store to buy something that could minimize the tightness and the itchiness. So one thing that I did get was the Strong Roots spray, and it worked really good. So you just want to spray that on each of the sections as well. Wherever you feel like it's you know, really tight and it's pulling on your scalp, you definitely want to put this on there because it'll soothe it. It'll definitely minimize it. It'll definitely like take away the sensation of tightness. Okay, girl? Right. If you're the type of girl who likes to have neat faux locks and likes to have, you know, neat looking hair, you definitely will want to find a way to keep them nice, neat, and shiny. So I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to tell you guys how I minimize frizz. I don't mind the frizziness at all, especially when, you know, when the hair starts to unravel. I don't really mind it because it looks really natural, and, you know, imperfection is beauty. So it looks really natural. But I can show you a few things that you can do to minimize the frizzies. Okay, so one thing you can do is you can use scissors. So you see those right there, these frizzies right here? All you have to do is use scissors to just clip at it. Okay? And then you can also use a lighter. The lighter will basically, you can just light it like this, and the lighter will basically just burn it down. And after you do that, you want to just roll it. Okay? And then the next thing you could use is a pomade or an edge control. You can use a pomade or edge control, something that's going to be very thick and very sticky. So I know beeswax has a really good edge control that you can use, or you can use Hicks, or you can use argan oil. So I'll show you guys how that works, and you just want to use a little tiny bit. Okay, you want to just put it on the hair and just palm roll it again. And then that will minimize the frizz. And lastly, I want to tell you guys what I use to go to sleep at night. So I do use a satin scarf. And when I first started wearing my faux locks, they were so huge, you guys. Like, they were huge. I couldn't even put it into a ponytail. So I had to find a way to put it into a bonnet without the bonnet just being so huge and annoying while I'm sleeping. What I use is the silk satin scarf, and I also use this right here. So this is actually for real locks, and it's kind of tight, so I don't really use it as much. If I do use it, I put it across right here because I don't want it to pull on my edges, but I do put it halfway on, and then I'll put the silk scarf, I put the satin scarf around it, around my perimeter. So, you know, you would just go like this, put all the hair inside there. Okay. And then, of course, you would just put it all the way up. I can't put it all the way up because my bun. But you would just put it all the way up there. And then that way you can go to sleep and just, you know, and put the scarf over top of it. I would just go like this while the hair is inside the lock bonnet, and I would just go to sleep at night. Alright queens, this is the end of the video. Stay tuned for part 3.